Here again with my buddy Dan and Tom, and we're going to be doing some underwater metal detecting again. We good? It's not warm. Dan doing his video.
The middle here is a tool for something. He's got a 1960 nickel.
Saying goodbye to Dan and Tom. I had a semi-successful dive. I was using their equipment, which there's a learning curve with that, and I was still getting a lot of hits, but a lot of hits. So I never really knew exactly when to stop and start digging. As far as reading whether it's a good hit or what. But I had a blast. Finally got out and did this again. It's only the second time I've ever done that, so, but I really enjoy it. Back home now, nice and dry. In fact, this is the next day, so I've had adequate time to dry out and get warm, and then the things that I found have also dried out a little bit. So this is kind of everything I found. I did find some trash, like pieces of glass here. Like, this guy's actually super thick. I don't know, but I always like to clean that stuff out of the water when I encounter it. I thought this was kind of cool too. It's an old Welch's, like I'm assuming Welch's grape juice bottle. These are just random little chunks of metal, nut. This was a can or a lid to something. This was actually just trash, some kind of gasket. This isn't metal, but I actually found two of these, but I ended up losing one of them along the way. I don't know where it went. But this is a old clothespin. Got a fishing weight. This is some sort of nail. What else? This, Dan was telling me that this probably went to a lantern. And again, early 1900s probably. Could have been on like a boat or something like that, so that's kind of interesting. This ended up being a big chunk of chain link, I believe. It's almost just one kind of piece now. One of the most interesting finds is this shoe, which, again, Dan was saying is probably like 1920s-ish or so. It does have metal on it. Things falling apart. You can see like the rivets that were probably hand pounded in there on the bottom. That's kind of what set off the metal detector, but this thing is literally just falling apart. But yeah, it's seen better days. And then another super interesting find that I didn't know what it was when I first picked it up is this guy, which I'll be honest, when I first picked it up I was thinking grenade, which is not unheard of. Like, people do find unexploded ordnances while they're searching for stuff. But Dan and Tom were both saying that it is a part to a car battery, and I thought they said early like Ford, like Model T kind of era battery. So I don't know if anybody out there maybe has any more information about that. Let me know. I'll be interested. I also did find these two pennies while I was out there. One is a 1995 and another one's a 1963. Nothing special, but yeah, at least I found 2 cents. Found my 2 cents. And there you have it. That was my second time going underwater metal detecting, and man, I love it. It's kind of like all the magnet fishing that I've been doing lately. It's very similar. It's kind of like you don't know what you're about to find, and it could be something amazing. Until next time.